Alright, ladies and gentlemen, sorry, this is part two to that last video because it got cut off. Alright, so totally, so yeah, so people just say narcissist or whatever, and it's like, obviously, I'm not a narcissist, but I mean, people will say whatever. Luckily for me, YouTube didn't put that comment up because they know it's a hateful comment that only people say if they're being negative and rude. Everyone should live however they want. They should not worry about what people's comments are and what people are saying. But for some reason, people will say the same things to me, like I'm arrogant or narcissistic, and I'm not those things. Obviously, I'm not. You see how nice and friendly I am. And when I go out in public, I'm very nice and friendly. I mean, if I'm in a bad mood, I'm not. But I mean, for the most part, you're never gonna see me be rude. I'm never really rude, and I'm conscientious. I mean, I do know I have a lot more than lots of other people, but that's something that I was given, and I'm using it to the best of my ability to give to the world by being a performer, right? So that's why this is a two-parter, by the way. That's why I do the things that I do, and really feel that that it's important to give in your own way. I may not be like the most the most person that people will think is like the super nicest person, even though I am nice. But people might not think that way. Even if they see that I am nice, they still don't believe it because I'm so good looking. But at least they know that through my performing, I am able to advocate for different groups and different things. And I really think that having a platform where you say these things is important, because I think people might say whatever, they might do whatever. And by the way, that person probably has no subscribers or no counts or whatever. Who knows what they do? Probably no picture, no subscribers, no videos. So obviously it means nothing. But when you, like, if I was to say to you that that people will what was I gonna say? Sorry guys. Yeah, I'm trying to think what I was gonna say. So people will say whatever and do whatever, but really, you got to live your life to the fullest, and you can give only the way you can give, right? Like, I'm not a doctor, I'm a car salesman, right? So in terms of giving, I can give to charities when I'm famous, and I can donate to the homeless and donate to all these causes, which I will do, and I'm very happy to do. I have volunteered at a hospital for 20 years, so I'm very nice. That way, you can only give so much as a person that's not talented in certain ways, but I mean, being your best self and performing so that everyone sees how good of a talent you are and really gets motivated. I'm sure I've changed a lot of people's lives. I'm sure people are like, I was gonna marry this guy, and because of you, Melina, I decided I wanted better. I really felt that this guy was no good, and I went for somebody else, or I quit smoking because of you, or I quit drinking, or I quit, or I did this and that. So you're just like, these are really good things, they're really positive things. Now, when you see a comment like that, and luckily for me, like I said, YouTube took that down. They didn't want to keep it up because they know it's a negative, they know it's not true. So they took it down, which I'm really glad that YouTube has a protection for people that are on these platforms. But sometimes they don't take them down, and you're like, well, that's a rude comment. Why didn't you take that one down? But for the most part, YouTube is really trying, and I really respect that. That comment, no one needs to see that comment because they know it's not true. Everyone knows I'm friendly as can be and really nice and try to be as helpful as possible. And of course, without money, you can't do much of anything really. So I can't donate to charities unless I'm famous and stuff. So I mean, there's no point in doing that. Like I said, I have been a volunteer at a hospital for 20 years in the past, so I've done so much work for people. So it's not like I'm doing nothing, but anyway, people will have their opinions, people will say whatever. A lot of times people with no social media and no subscribers and no videos will comment whatever, and it's like, okay, obviously you're not you just want to say whatever to get under someone's skin and not really be concerned with what, I mean, you're not doing anything. I mean, the person's not you, but not my fans. My fans are doing lots, but this person's probably not doing anything. They're not homeless, but they're probably not don't have a job, probably just sitting at home, just typing on a keyboard, and how we don't know what they're like at all. So to think anything of it would just be ridiculous. So that's part two of that one. Thank you. Bye now. With the one I just posted. All right. Bye, guys.